Can they see me? Can they see me? Can they hear me? Can they hear me? Let's see. Hold on here. Okay, we're on. All right. Thank you guys so much for all your input this morning. Man, I just been belly aching for days, trying to think of what to do, and I got a lot of people recommending me doing a technique from another artist, and I was like, well, that's my technique. What are you talking about? That's my rain weather technique that I did like November of 2016. So what's cool is that I realized that the reason why a lot of people don't recognize it is because it's done in the colors that I don't normally, it's done in colors that I normally do. Turquoise, blue, and purple. It's pretty much what I always do. And I have this huge buffet up front that's done with it. It's the rain weather technique. And I put a video that I shared when I did it on the Unicorn Spit page. But I got some inspiration, and I realized a lot of people think that that technique is really hard, because I've watched hours and hours and hours and hours of that technique going on. I'm just like, oh my gosh, you could do this so much easier. I got inspired by colors. That's what I was going for, was colors and organic feeling. And well, I found it. There's a gal named Connie Johnson, and she just went gung-ho. And she sent me this picture. It's on my phone. Are we able to, want me to walk it up closer? So in this picture, it's purple and gold and teal, but gold and orange and rich. And I noticed that some of the natural tones of like the wood would be able to peek through, which is this really dark brown color. I could even get closer. So this is what I saw and went, ooh, look at that. Because I love purple. Purple's my color, and I love gold. And I'm like, okay, this is super easy. Let's do this. And I'm going to show everyone how you can do this whole technique. Super easy with Unicorn Spit. And it makes the whole room just smell wonderful. And we're going to get started. So as you know, the last few episodes was prepping this bad boy. And this china cabinet is done. Finally, we pulled it apart. We got it into two pieces. We did not sand or anything like that, but what we did, we used some dishwasher detergent and got it all prepped. So this thing is like every bit of crust is off of it. In some places, the actual clear coat did come off. So I have a feeling that if I would have left the detergent on there for like an hour, it would have eaten it off, but I didn't have time for that. In a few weeks, believe it or not, we're going to be having some metallics available for sale. Actually, it might be closer to a month. But this is one here. It's a water-based. I would say probably like
early February.
Early February. This is my gold. This is Zeus. And this is this is the 24 karat gold. And I'm going to show you guys how to do this. That way we just have it ready. It's going to be, this is pretty cool. You could use your nice brushes with this product as well, because it's not going to dry out in your brushes and ruin them. So if you accidentally left this on your, got a little hair. That's one thing about not using good brushes, is that bad brushes like these chip brushes, they shed. So that's something you need to keep in mind. But this is our treasured gold. Oh man, this sucker's really shedding bad. I'm just gonna pick that off. I'm gonna rub this on my thing and get the majority of it out. Now this is also a stain. So this is a stain and Glazing one of the my newest concoction. I think I'm gonna call it my Vivations, because I feel, if you ever look up Vivations, Vivations is a therapeutic way of breathing. It was established by a man in 1979 in order to bring peace and a good feeling to your body. So, and I feel that's what Unicorn Spit brings, is a peace and a good feeling to your body and your mind. So I think that's what makes me feel like this is my artistic Vivation, as opposed to a breathing Vivation. So that's what I'm gonna call it. Now remember, you could use this right over existing finishes if you just wanted to give everything a kind of a gold leaf look. You just go right over it. It'll also stain your wood, so it's the first wood stain and glaze that's a metallic ever invented, and I don't know why.
Everybody loves that color.
Oh, good. So what we're doing is a base tone.
Oh, real quick.
Yes.
Suzanne wants to know, is this spit?
It can be, right now I'm not going to call it unicorn spit because it's not made by Eclectic. So it has the same properties as unicorn spit though. It's non-toxic, no polymer, no VOC. This one is actually scented with teak wood. So I named all of these after the gods. So the Greek gods. So this is Zeus, and they all have a very masculine smell. So whenever the weather changes or whatever, you're going to have a really nice scent of teak wood come off. It's beautiful. My mother-in-law actually burns the candle teak wood all the time. It's always her favorite. So when I smell it, I think of my mama Margaret, and I really, really like it a lot.
So people are asking, Tongi is one person who's asking, is it going to be available to buy?
Yes, it is. So we're working on me being able to bring my concoctions to the market and test market them before Eclectic puts them on the market. So that way we can have some examples and some photographs of the finishes and what they look like before we present them and bring them up. And what's nice is that I really enjoy, come to find out, brewing stinks. I'm not going to lie. Manufacturing kind of stinks. But I really love concocting new products. More than I almost like creating, I've noticed. And I really thought that I wanted to get out of the manufacturing business and out of all that. But I find that I'm such a control freak, yeah, that I just can't let go of the reins. And what's great is because of that, I'm able to come up with things that solve my problems. And my problems are always, my paintbrush is ruined because I used this paint. Or there's like this rubbery substance on my textured roller and I can't wash it off, you know. So as opposed to waiting for someone else to come out with a product that fits the things that I'm complaining about, I like to just get up and make them myself. So I do. And it's amazing to me that someone else didn't think of it. And I'm glad I was the first one to maybe have that problem or think that was a problem. And I think it's because I'm just a really lazy artist. And that's probably the darn truth about it. So here we go. What I'm doing what's just a dry brushing. This is full strength. Yes, you'll be able to dilute this product with water in order to get a more subdable. How do you say that word, babe? Subdable? Say the word.
I got nothing.
Subdable effect. Sublimable. Subtle. More, yes. A more subtle effect. I just look at the way that it's written in my mind and I try to say them.
It's okay.
So you would water it down to get a softer effect and not so strong or striking. But I'm putting it on kind of thick and I'm doing my base coat as just a wash right over. But I am doing brush strokes in a meaningful manner. I'm wanting to have them nice and up and down because I'm starting to make a path that I want my drips to follow. So I'm just using a large chip brush and I'm actually wanting this grain that you see. Another thing, I know that you guys are going, oh my gosh, Michelle, you're using so much. Honestly, I am, but this product is going to come to you and not be very expensive. It's going to be just as inexpensive as regular unicorn spit, and it goes a very, 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 very long way. So we're giving our meaningful brush strokes of just up and down on it. There we go. So someone who's been using my product as a doing prototypes. I have, let's see, Michelle Klein. She's been prototyping a couple colors for me. Lauren Chapman from Color Wheel Creations. She's been doing some prototyping for me. And I've had nothing but really good things being said about it, and I feel very confident about bringing it to the market. I feel like I mastered the formula. Now I just got to get down and just make it and get it ready for production. So I'm very excited about it. Here we go. Get it all these creases is what I'm really excited about getting it into. Here we go. Do a nice dry brush. And that's just to get this base coat on. It's a metallic wash. And again, this is made out of just earth-based pigments and micas. So there's no plastics in this product. None.
Jill Jacoby says that the coverage is great over that dark piece.
It's actually, I'm looking at it and I'm like, oh my God, it just kind of looks pretty the way it is. So I'm kind of nervous about changing it up and adding the other stuff to it. But what's in my head, I really think it's going to work beautifully. Like I used to just use regular unicorn spit when I was doing my rain weather technique with the colors dripping down the piece. And I used to just have like a very light tone. So Zia Till was always my go-to for it. But I think this is going to just bring such a new and exciting element using this gold. And, well, I really loved that picture that Jill Johnson sent me when I asked for inspirations with that gold. So I'm even going to try to go in here with some sparkling. Because, you know, we do have sparkling coming sooner than later.
Sooner than later.
Sooner than later. January. Excuse me.
Let me see. We got some questions.
Okay.
Where'd they go? They're scrolling. People are talking today.
There's a lot of people talking today.
All right. Darlene wants to know, will you be selling it before Eclectic gets it?
Absolutely, yeah. So I'm going to test market it for Eclectic so they can, it's a good way for them to get a good idea about if a product's going to be successful or not. You know, you have to think about it. For them to put on a manufacturing line for another product is like $1 million. And so they like to see how I'm going to do with it and that it's not just going to be a fad. And I know that they're already excited about it, but I want them to be killer excited about it. All right.
Tongi wants to know, what's the dry time? Is it about like spit?
It's the same as spit, but a little bit faster.
Faster?
Yeah, it dries super duper fast. So I don't know. This whole thing is in the areas that it's real light, it's practically already dry. So.
And Darlene Knox, this is a different one, different Darlene. I live in Maine. What about the freezing during transport?
Oh yeah, it freezes and thaws and comes back. And the reason that is because it does not have plastic polymers in it, like acrylics or latex. Those little plastics are what make it separate and get hardened. Sometimes if you like order some paints like off of Amazon, they're not really thinking about temperature control, and that's why they'll come to you all cruded up and grody looking. So this will not have that problem.
Michelle Pipper joined us.
Hi Michelle, it's nice to see you.
Cindy
Michelle Pippers
Carpenter,
has a little shop called Serendipity House.
Jessica says, I'm supposed to be priming my ceiling right now, but I can't stop watching.
I know. I saw your ceiling. I'm really proud of you for tackling that huge
project.
product.
I'd rather watch paint dry too than the ceiling.
I know. I'm just stamping it. I want to see what happens. and these little ridges here instead of having real strong brush strokes. This kind of gives it, I'm noticing that when I'm using it and doing this, I'm getting kind of a brushed gold. Can you turn this on?
Here, I'll just do it with this.
Can you zoom in real close? Oh yeah, just unplugged. Zoom in real close, like to these little areas, so they can see what this looks like. So I can actually do, so right here I did stripes, brush strokes, but up here, after doing the stripes, I'm just tapping my brush like this, and it gives it a beautiful look, like it's brushed metal. So we're not only going to have gold, so we'll have silver too. So that would be a beautiful silver look. And I'm also going to come up with a gunmetal color. Ooh, that'll be really cool for gunmetal. But that's pretty neat. It looks like it's brushed metal. I like that.
Just joined late. What is this product? Is it available?
It is not available yet.
And my mic was muted, so I hope you guys heard the question.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Miriam joined late. She said, what is this product? Is it available?
It is not available yet. I'm still in the course of trying to figure out how to make this product in mass quantities, because these earth pigments and things, I had an original formula that I was messing with that made it really easy, but I wasn't real excited about the way that it looked. And so that's why I never released the metallics. I was just like, I felt like it was just lazy. The formula that I was using was lazy. I didn't feel good about it. So I worked on, and I'm still kind of working on, the perfect formula for it. And I'm pretty close to where I need to be for this metallic gel stain and glaze in one. And I call it my Vivations.
I think that Amy's asking about red. Will there be a red?
A metallic red. At first, there will be eventually, but at first, you know, I really want to concentrate on the metals. Remember, we're going to have sparkling stain come out, and that's a very luminous red. We have purple. We have all these different colors in the sparkling. So right now, I'm just worried about doing real metallic colors. We will have a sparkle line, which can also be looked at as almost be a metallic if you wanted it to be, or use it as one. All right, so as you can see, it's pretty much already dry. I'm just going in and feathering my brush strokes just a little bit more. I really want to have very pronounced brush strokes, and I want them to all flow together around the drawers or the doors here, so that there's none missing from the top to the bottom. And again, this is just our brush strokes. Does it look as pretty on the camera as it's looking here? It looks like it's freaking gilded in gold. So this is glazing. This would be considered...
Yeah, everybody seems to love it. It's pretty cool.
Glazing your piece.
Kind of looks like wheat.
Wheat?
A little bit. That's my opinion.
Yeah, it is kind of wheat colored. I wish my walls were painted like this.
Kathleen McGrew, the sparkling will come out sooner than later. We'll be able to tell you a little bit more in about 2 weeks.
Yeah. Remember, guys, I'm going to be at Creativation here in the next couple. I leave Wednesday.
We leave a week from today, yeah.
Yeah. Ooh. All right. So I'm just going to stamp
And yes,
this.
metallic blue would be amazing.
I know. But I just don't know if I'm going to be able to do a metallic blue. I'm going to have a hard time. I think I might leave the specialty colors like that to Eclectic and let their team of fancy scientists figure it out for me. But I can give them the base information. Okay. Again, I'm just kind of plotting, doing a blot on the areas that I want to have that brushed effect. And look at here. I got a freaking hair. And I think it's one of my own hairs. Oh, come here. All right, let me pull that little hair off. All right. Now, with it being non-polymer based, it's safe to heat it without releasing the fumes of hot plastic or burning plastic. So in dirty pores and stuff, it'd be great.
Say the words. Say the letters. Say it.
What?
VOC.
VOC. It's not going to let off VOC. So we're going to actually.
We should start a game.
What? How many times I say VOC?
Anytime you say VOC, everybody drinks.
Well, VOC is. You're so dumb. It's super important. Where's my blow dryer? Dawn.
It's probably where it belongs.
Smarty.
I can't imagine where the dryer is. Could it be where it goes?
Well, it's not going to help me being all the way over there. Is there another one?
Another extension cord?
Yes.
I think I'm using them all for lighting.
Okay, I know where there's a red one. It's in my old manufacturing stuff. Hold on.
Great. Once again.
Whatever. They can all still hear me.
Put this up
Oh.
ha ha ha. Here she comes. She's coming back.
See? It didn't take me that long. Mark had everything very, very well organized when he wrapped up the shop. Sure do miss that guy. All right. Let's get my blow dryer going here.
Jessica said we would be drunk not getting anything done.
Stop. You know, that can be only so bad, you know.
Every time she says VOC.
Or oh geez. I found out I say
geez.
oh geez all the time when I get
2
excited.
shots for if she says, I tell you what.
I tell you what, yeah, that's another thing people say I say all the time. See, I don't even notice I say this stuff. So funny to me. Okay, I'm twisting my cord up. Sometimes that keeps it from coming apart real easy. All right, let's blow dry. Ready? It's called the Angry Flamingo.
Real quick. Debbie wants to know, when the sparkling comes out, will it be the same colors we know and love? Can we talk about that?
No, it's a surprise. All right, so let's get this thing dried off right quick.
I'm muting the microphone, so
Entertainment, Dawn.
hairdryer noise is
Sing us
annoying.
a song.
I am not singing nothing. This is still better than painting a ceiling. Yeah, Melissa, she does say, here we go. A lot. Lauren. Her hair, she does always say, why's my hair? My hair just looks terrible. Oh my gosh, I just look awful today. Oh, jeez. I know, right? And it doesn't, never does. It's true, she can't hear me. I was just thinking that maybe I'll leave her microphone muted, and when she talks, I'll do like the bad 80s Japanese overdubbed language. What up, Abby? Thing's gotta be dry by now.
Huh?
Gotta be dry by now.
What? Okay, it is dry. So just like unicorn spit, you know that it's dry whenever it gets to a chalky finish. So we still have some luminous from all the micas and the micas. It's just a ton of mica in there. But it's also chalky. So you know that it's dry and it's not going to come off. So it's good. You can even actually seal this with Pledge. So if you didn't want to do anything, you can just seal it with Pledge. It wouldn't be like long term, and eventually it would wear, but it'd give you a really cool natural distressing. Be neat. So, what are you reading? Are you making fun of me?
Yes.
Why? Because of my angry flamingo?
No.
Why? Always making fun of me. Let's hear it.
Let's see, Dawn, ask her when we can hear again. For people who don't know, how glaze stays on a piece when it's not sanded.
The reason why, see, if I were to take water and just pour this on there, oh, my mama just called, I missed her, and wash it all off and start again if I wanted to. It's not on there permanently until you seal it with an oil-based sealer. It still lays on the same principles of all the products that I made before. So this will just seal and lock into the surface and sink into the pores even deeper whenever you apply an oil-based sealer. If you apply a water-based sealer, it's going to rehydrate and come off. So,
okay, more questions.
Okay.
Linda, one of my favorite names still. What do you do about the edges of the drawers and the doors that aren't being painted with the gold? So like the part...
Well, when I'm done, what's nice is that I said that you don't finish until it's not permanent until you clear coat it. So when I pull these drawers, I'm going to kind of let them do their thing. And we just take a wet washcloth and you can clean all the edges up, and then you can paint them perfectly if you want to, or just leave the natural tone. So it's easy just to wipe it right off, everything that you did. So we'll go over that here in just a minute as well. All right, let me look at my picture that Connie sent me. All right, so it looks like we have, would that be the right word? A lot of blue and turquoise and purple coming through. So that's what I'm going to go on to. What?
I was trying to zoom in on it and you walked away.
Okay, ready? Zoom in. So we have lots of blues and purple, and it looks like some Zia, some that real light, almost white blue. So we're going to go in and we're going to do some stripes now. And this is just using very inexpensive...
Hold on one second. Is my microphone not very loud? Barbara says I need a microphone.
Yeah, a lot of times I can't hear you.
Okay.
So what I'm using here for this is very inexpensive, cheap, and I've used them 100 times, just chip brushes. I think the squirrel-tailed out they are, the better, because it gives you some really fun and exciting brush strokes, and that's what I'm going for here. I'm going to have one for each color because I can. For like, what are they, like $1 each? You can do that. And I'm going to start with my Zia.
RT Wilson, is this the bottom of the hutch that you were working on?
It
Yes,
is.
it is.
Oh, this is my watered down Zia. I don't want to use my watered down Zia, I don't think, because I'm going to add water.
Hear me? Okay.
Well, that Zia I had almost ran out of, so I just put water in the container and used what was left. So this is full strength Zia. We're going to come in. Where's my picture? And it looks like it's mostly down at the bottom. So we're going to start from the bottom and work our way up. Just do some random stripes. Spray it all over myself.
I made some adjustments to my own microphone. I just wanted to see if it works. If everybody can hear me good. That doesn't sound right. Good? If everybody can hear me okay.
If everyone can hear me well.
If everybody can hear me gooder.
Gooder.
Wow. It sounds like I'm like really loud.
I think it's because you're hearing yourself as you speak too.
Well, no, I got like a 3-second delay between what I say and what I hear.
Oh, that's true. All right, let me come around the edge here.
Oh, and now I'm getting feedback from you, so I'm gonna have to figure it out.
find a happy medium.
Yeah, I don't know what that's going to be. We'll figure it out.
All right, so there goes our Zia, which is our light turquoise unicorn spit. Of course, it's going to be compatible. With our regular unicorn spit, and just very random. You just want to put some stripes here and there randomly. And full strength, because we are going to be adding water via spray bottle. So keep that in mind. Now we're going to come in with some of our Blue Thunder. Where's my Blue Thunder? Where's my boy Blue? Here it is. Oh, it was open. Look at I sprayed it all over the thing. Give it a shake. And that's probably about a tablespoon. I'm just going to use my same Zia paintbrush, really. And let me look at my picture. That's a little bit more up to the top. So we're going to add that right up here. Bring that down. Get a little bit more. So I'm putting it on kind of thick and I'm letting it kind of gloop up in these ridges. That might not be a good idea, so I'm going to try to smooth those out a little bit. Kind of reminds me of Johnny's painting that he did.
The one that we have in the hallway?
Mm-hmm. That's kind of how we did it. Now we got our blue. Around our sides. Okay. Just going to do some fanning. Where's my gold brush? Oh yeah, I need to do purple. Oh, maybe I should use some of my purple sparkling. Ooh, no, I know what I'm doing. Never mind. Okay. So then add our little beams of purple in here. Now we're going to start having our, it's going to remind me of an opal, I think, when I'm done. Now that'll beam down like that. Nice. Get some more purple.
Amy says, you know the vanity you made me, that would be an awesome gunmetal in this new creation of you're making.
It would be. I like that color. That is pretty inspired. And you know, I still have some of that paint left, Amy, from when I made that for you. I could probably use it as an example. I know everybody's like, oh my God, she's totally covering up all that gold, right? Is anybody saying that? I would be.
They will be now.
Right?
They weren't.
But there's good rhyme to my reason, I promise. Oh, look, I forgot to put blue over here. Is this camera over here working, babe?
Which one?
This one?
The side one?
Yeah.
It is, but...
You don't use it when I'm over here painting?
No.
I tell you.
Fine.
Just give people a good idea.
I brought it over there.
Thanks.
I think I finally found a happy medium with our microphones.
Thank God. All right, I'm coming in with a little bit more blue. I noticed I missed blue over here, so I want to add that back in. And I'm coming in with a little bit more Zia as well. Actually, what I'm going to do is my gold brush. Using my same gold brush, I'm going to get kind of a mixture of all the colors on my brush here, and I'm just going to fan it. So all right, again, I'm going to do a drop of purple, a drop of blue, and a drop of Zia. Ooh, and you know what else I'm going to use? Some of my Peacock sparkling with, yeah. There we go. So now let's run that up there. Bring it back down. Let's get some more of my brush. Run up and come back down. Run up. Come back down. Up and come back. Ooh, mixing the lemongrass of the sparkling and that smell from the jasmine and the smell from the wood. It smells freaking amazing. All right. God, it looks a mess, right?
It's a frightful mess.
It is a frightful mess. All right. Come over here and get this covered. And this is just using whatever's left over on my thing at this point. So again, if you want to see what I'm using, taking my brush and I'm putting some Peacock, some Zia, some Blue Thunder, and some Purple Hill Majesty. Loading it up on my brush so that there's separation of color, and just rolling it right up or down or whichever way you want to apply it. As long as it keeps that stripe pattern going. It's actually really fun. All right. I feel good and confident. All right. So there's our mess. Now it's time to get really messy. And I'm super excited about this part because this is where all the experiment starts. Because I haven't tried this yet doing the with the metallic.
Whoops.
So you guys are going to watch me experiment because I don't know if this is going to work. And what I'm doing here that you're watching, I'm just taking a brush and I'm blotting the big glops just to kind of thin them out a little bit because I don't want that huge glop going. So just where the ridges are, where the spit would stick, you're going to want to just kind of blot it, kind of like we did the metal or the metallic. Any big, thick, ugly spots. Smooth that. I messed it up a little there. Come over here. Isn't it awful looking? I love it. Okay. All right, let's get these out of our way. And now we are, wait.
People are asking to see the inspiration pic again real quick.
Okay, hold on. I might not be perfectly on it, but I like the colors.
It's inspiration. It's not
right.
copying.
Right. Fan this one more time here. inspiration pick. Here you go. It's a little bit on cue.
Hold on. I'm zooming in. Yeah. It's right.
It will be. It will be.
Okay.
Now watch. Watch me.
I believe you.
Watch me. Okay. So you're going to get a bottle of water, plain water, and you're going to make sure it's, look, if you take this all the way out, you're going to get a stream, and you don't want a stream. You want to bring it in nice and close and get a fine mist.
Who sent you that picture?
Connie Johnson.
Connie Johnson.
So here we go.
I'm going to zoom in and zoom in and zoom.
You better zoom in good.
Might have to do this manually.
What was that? Oh, those darn that new fingernail polish stuff that girl talked me into sucks. It's not even like fingernail polish. Tell me when you're good, because I don't want to get to this part that...
I can zoom in here just a moment.
So can you zoom in right here? This middle piece, I'm going to spray it so people see how that melt. I want you guys to see the melting of all the colors coming up together.
Hope nobody has motion sickness issues.
Yeah. And what I'm doing with the water, I'm erasing my brush strokes. Not 100%, but pretty well. And then I just let it drip. I'm kind of using the spray bottle as a fan. And you can see where the natural tones of the wood are coming through. God, that's beautiful.
Watch it drip, drip, drip.
The dripping is beautiful. Oh my gosh,
Watch her
I knew
spray
it would
it.
work. I knew it would work. It's freaking beautiful. Sorry, I really like it a lot, and it's making me really feel proud of myself. Because I knew it would work. I knew that this would work so good.
Yeah, but now I got that stupid Whip Nene song in my
I
head.
know.
Watch it drip, drip, drip.
Look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. And that gold piercing through. Oh. As the base. All right, let me come over here and get this side now. I'm going to use my finger to kind of smooth that a little bit better.
Brandy Sharkey just joined in. She wants to know what colors.
Oh gosh, for all that, we have a bunch. We have some sparkling stain. We have some metallic. We have Purple Hill Majesty. We have Blue Thunder. Zia Till. We really did it on this one. We went all out. Ooh, this one needs more paint on this side. Actually, I'm going to grab some of the watery nastiness that's on here and just see what happens. Oh, look at that. That worked too. All right. Beautiful. Okay. Wow. That's pretty. All right. Wow. All right, let's get on this one. Let's see what happens over here. See if we can get a nice tight shot up here. I'm going to use my brush up here, though, and just kind of bring this.
That camera doesn't really work that way. I can only do so much.
It's okay.
I can try.
Do you want me to wait for you?
I can't see the display. I can't see nothing for you.
It's okay. Forget about it. God, I can just see this, the gold pierce, like cutting through all the other colors.
Will your mobile camera reach over there?
I don't know.
Let's try it.
Did you plug it back in?
Yeah, it's right there. That's the one. Shelly cam. Woo.
Is it working?
Yeah.
All right,
Turn
so
it toward me. Skosh. Oh, careful.
I can make it taller and just set it down.
There you go.
Okay, so ready for Shelly cam? Is it right, babe?
Turn it toward me. It's about as good as you're going to get. Sorry about the light.
All right, guys.
She can't see it. So.
I can't see what I'm doing with the camera now. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I don't know. I'm really liking it. It's kind of crackle running, which is neat. I'm going to come in here.
I'm going to try something, yo.
All right, and then missed it. And let it pool. So here comes that veining and the gold coming right through there. Oh my God, it's beautiful. I love that. Ooh, look at down here even. Oh my gosh. It's so cool. You know, I wonder what would happen if I added a little bit of peacock to my brush and just kind of laid it up here.
Evie wants to know if she can Evie wants to know if she can make a suggestion.
What is it?
No. No, I mean, yes, she can.
Woo! Look at that! Wow. Okay. Okay.
So Haley wants to know, at this point, could you be able to let it dry and gently rub it with a damp cloth to let the hold poke through more?
Well,
the gold poke through more.
Now, if I wanted, I could do that had I thought about that beforehand and sealed the, oh my gosh, let them look at this.
You're going to have to hold it up a little higher. Turn it to your right. Good.
I'm not touching this. Okay, so as you can see right now, this brown is showing through, which is the natural tone of the wood because I washed it away. But the gold's kind of collecting in these little pockets and mixing with the other colors. I don't want to mess with this pot. This is really cool. I love that a lot. And luckily, it's pretty much the same all the way across. Now, if I wanted to see nothing but gold underneath, I could have done that wash with the gold and then sealed it, or spray painted it gold and then sealed it. But I wanted the natural tone of the brown to come through. It's just an extra punch because I got my brown, I got my gold, I got my purple, I've got my turquoise, and then if you look, I also have this deep green that you see here, and that's from that sparkling stain. I like the gold, and the areas that I brushed like through here, are all still real prominent, but I'm loving the fact that I've got all these different tonages going. Over here, I might change a little something, because I got a lot of straight lines here, and I don't dig straight lines. So I'm going to just carefully take my brush and kind of feather that a little. Maybe a little bit right there. Give it a little something. I didn't like that very straight, stark lining. So then I'm going to go ahead. What?
Kelly McKay said this is cool. I had my doubts at the beginning. So did we.
I did, and I was really scared. So I'm just going to
That's the fun part about watching this show is that we're just kind of
unscripted.
to you.
We don't know what we're doing, but we're trying it, and you guys can go ahead and laugh at our failures and get excited with us on our successes, and I definitely see this as a great success. This is really awesome. I'm going to fan right here a little bit more. Let that drip. I want that real strong drip going of that blue and that sparkling. Right here, I want a little bit more of the brown exposed, so I'm going to bring my brush up kind of close and wash it off, exposing that brown. I'm going to do that right here too.
Back to that one spot and do that again.
Oh.
Or any spot on that drawer.
Oh. Okay, how about right here?
You can just do it once or twice.
Tell me when.
I just want people to be able to see it.
Right here, right here. Just to expose the natural wood under there. So it's weather distressing. I call it weathered. And that's why when I came up with this technique back in November, I called it rain weather.
November of 2016.
16. It's just that I just didn't think anybody really liked it. And so I didn't do it again. All right, so there we go. But this is my first time doing it using the sparkling and the metallics. So before it was just unicorn spit over an existing finish. Oh man, all right. And I'm gonna get some up here a little bit. Exposing that brown a little bit more here and there. All right. I'm digging it. And look at, I was missing a piece of wood here. A piece of molding broke off, but I don't care. It actually adds to it and makes it look really cool. I love how the pigments are just going crazy and just dripping through and down. It's like flow art on a vertical plane using gravity and water as your brush.
So you've been called out.
By whom?
Miss Evelyn Flores.
Evie was here with me when I did this. She filmed it.
That's what she said.
Oh,
She said, I liked it, and we did it together. Thank you very much.
it's true. I just never got a big response from people online, and so I just kind of sloughed it off like it was not just a success, but again, I've been a little bit ahead of the curve when it comes to decorative painting. People always made fun of me. All right, here we go. So now we're done.
Good question.
What is it?
Question. Kelly McKay, are you leaving the top original finish?
No, I'm gonna do something up there.
Are you like new? We always do stuff. That's where we start.
Well, I like to do,
I'm just playing, by the way.
I don't know what I'm gonna do up there now, but I wanted this looks really freaking cool.
What happened to the P.T. Barnum thing?
I fell off it. I wanted to do P.T. Barnum, but I really don't like red. And that's the only color I could think of was red and white and the big top colors. And it's just not something that I want to have. It just doesn't fill my soul beautiful like.
It's not your manja.
It's not my juju manja boo boo poo poo.
Definitely not your poo poo.
No. So I'm gonna leave this and let this dry.
Ooh.
What?
Amber lace.
Oh, it looks on there. Oh wow, that does look cool.
She's part of me said wants you to flip it upside down.
They can't see the sparkling, and they can't see the metallic as much as I can.
We are causing a whole lot of feedback with our microphones right now.
Oh God, I'm sorry. Okay, well they can't see it. Okay, so I got an idea. I got an idea. No. I got an idea. Okay. What's our time?
We have to leave in 20 minutes.
Okay, let me do this one last thing then. Remember how I said that you can water down the metallic? I'm gonna do that.
It's about to get real, y'all.
It's about to get interesting because now I gotta try to. All right, hold on. I'm gonna take some of my concoction and I'm gonna put it in my water bottle.
Have you ever tried this?
No.
Oh.
It would probably be a good idea for me to mix some of this into wax and go through, but I'm gonna see what happens. I mean, what's the worst thing that can happen? I mess it up.
The whole thing.
But guess what's awesome?
This is not unicorn spit.
I can just add more.
Oh.
And just keep going. There's no mistakes with this stuff. You can just wash it off and start over again. All right, this will be my bottle of gold water.
See, you and Evie are just like two peas in a pod.
I know.
She was thinking to do the same thing with the sprayer.
Well, I had done and added green to the spray bottle before.
Mm-hmm. But not gold.
But
gold.
Spray out all my holy mackerel, it works. Okay, ready? Are you ready?
Yeah. Hold on. Let me get a zoom on this.
Holy mackerel, it's so pretty! Okay. All right, are you ready?
Go for it.
All right, I'm gonna do it this spot right here. And I'm kind of, oh man.
Don't get crazy.
I'm getting crazy with it, man.
Don't get too crazy.
All right. Hold on. It is getting kind of crazy.
You moved.
I'm going a little bit crazy over here at the very top. It's making it look like, whoa.
Melissa Reed's in the store watching, and people are looking at her funny.
Oh my gosh. It's like crusty.
Oh yeah, like
when you go in the ocean.
it actually looks like the picture.
Barnacles.
It looks like the picture. Brandy says the metallic is a game changer.
The metallic is a big freaking game changer. And that's mixed with more than 50% water, y'all.
And Kelly McKay again, what is the gold if not unicorn spit?
Michelle Nicole's Artistic Vivations. It's a prototype. I like the word vivations. I found out what it means because I
always think about alcohol, like libations.
Libations, right? But this is vivations. Oh my God, that's really freaking cool. Okay, hold on. Give me a minute. How much more minutes do I have?
20.
Oh.
So let's go back over what's in the bottle whenever you get done.
What?
What is in the bottle? What's in the bottle?
Copper. Or no, 24 karat gold.
Cold 24 karat gold what?
Gel stain and glaze in one.
But it's not unicorn spit.
No, I'm not. It's not going to be called that right now because it's not being made by Eclectic. This is my home brew.
This is some new
Stuff. Okay, so water again. Take it off of the spray. You want to keep it out of mist. And let's carefully
I'm going to zoom in.
blend this again.
Hold on. I'm zooming. Zooming. All right. Yeah, I kind of liked it the other way.
Well, it's too late now. I got to kind of bring it all together.
All right. Well, you do you.
Okay. I can always add more,
It's true.
but I wanted to see what would happen. So you guys were right, so let's add more. I'm going to put it back to a mist. Oh my God. I really just don't want to touch it anymore. Maybe a little bit more gold over here, and that's about it.
Yes, Evie. Will do.
I'm done.
Done.
Don't you think it's done?
Done. I just really like hearing myself talk. Yeah, leave it. Everybody says walk away. Put the gun down.
Step aside, let the man come through. Okay, it's done. Wait a minute.
No, don't do it.
Just right here just is annoying me.
It looks like it's been out in the rain and it looks like it's been into the ocean.
Oh my gosh, it's beautiful.
You could do a Titanic theme on it.
Oh, I like Titanic. Oh my, that does look more like it. On camera, you guys, it looks really beautiful.
It's better when I zoomed in on it.
Oh, you can see it? Let me see. Zoom in so I can see. Which one are you going to do it on?
The only one that I can zoom real well on.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. Would you look at that? Oh, gosh, it's so beautiful. Oh, my gosh. It still doesn't capture it all. Oh, man. And then when I clear coat it, it's going to look even more amazing. All right. So I'm not going to touch this thing. I'm not going to touch it. I'm going to let this dry overnight, only because I have to leave to go get the kids. Otherwise, you know it's dry when it comes to a chalky finish. Depending on humidity, that could be an hour or that could be 12 hours, all depending upon what kind of environment you're in.
And we all don't want to listen to that stupid hair dryer anymore.
No, I'm not going to sit here and blow dry it. If I sat here and tried to blow dry it, it would probably take me 20, 30 minutes. But I'm not doing it. I got to go get the kids. Covered in gold and all.
Amber Lace says the top should just be gold.
I think so too. But the thing is, I've noticed that I've already kind of started it on here.
Nah, you can not finish it. Just gold it.
Just gold.
I like it.
I do too. Look how beautiful that would be. Can you guys see that a little bit? That's mixing the blue and the gold together. Oh gosh. And you guys, help me think of a beautiful quote to put on the top of this. You know, I'm really into no mistakes. There you go. Brush strokes from that, gone. Just blow on it and it dispersed it out. So help me think of a pretty kind of quote to put on the top of this with my Cricut. Very excited. I'm going to try to use it.
Everybody does say just the gold.
I think just the gold too. It's going to be beautiful. But remember, I don't know what's going on. Remember how to use that nail filler on the top. So
It'll be fine.
I'm real nerved out about it.
We need to find a good Titanic quote.
A Titanic quote?
From the Titanic?
Move your fat ass over, Rose.
Yeah. Stop hogging the damn board, Rose. There's plenty of room for like 6 people up here.
I'm sorry. That's all I could think of. Did I just wipe blue all over my face?
You do. You totally have a blue Hitler right now.
All right, guys. Well, what are you going to do? Tune in tomorrow.
Maybe not tomorrow.
Why?
I don't know. I just like to see your face when I say stuff like that.
And that's right. You got to meet with the guy at 2, so we got to get here early.
No, today, I'm meeting that guy today at 2.
Oh, okay. Well,
That's why
we'll be
we're
back
leaving.
tomorrow.
Yeah, that's why
We're going to clear coat this thing.
What?
Yeah, and then I'm going to take it apart and show you guys what to do about these edges.
Black.
Remember how you said, well, what's it going to look like whenever you take the doors and open them and there's nothing there? I'm going to show you what to do, at least in my mind, what I think should be done. So tune in tomorrow for yet another adventure with Michelle and her crazy concoctions, I like to call them. And what are you reading so seriously? All right. Well, go and create. Make something. Don't be afraid to take a chance. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. If it does work out, then pat yourself on the back. And until we see you again, be good, be blessed, and always let your creative juices flow. Bye.